Today we're taking a look at the Crave dual guard case for the iPhone 16 Plus. Thanks to Crave for sending this case over for the video. If you're new to the Crave case brand, they're known for their sleek profile while maintaining some good protection for the smartphones that they support. The dual guard case that I have here today is in the sage green color option. It's composed of two main pieces, an inner softer TPU layer and a harder outer TPC casing. The inner layer, like I said, is very soft. It's going to be providing that cushioning factor when the phone is actually dropped. I know a lot of people are also concerned about the interior part of smartphone cases as well. The soft TPU here is definitely going to cradle the iPhone 16 Plus. It's not going to scratch it pretty much in any drop scenario, and it's also very easy to remove for cleaning when you have the outer shell removed. There's a good amount of material all around the phone, and crucially, this TPU material extends up past the height of the glass in the iPhone 16 Plus. That's going to help with screen protection during those flat surface drop scenarios. That little bit of extra material is going to make it so the glass essentially won't ever directly impact a flat surface, like the floor, sidewalk, or maybe even the street. The case will always be just a little bit taller than the glass, which will really come in handy in those flat surface drop scenarios. This is definitely a nice feature to have, and I always look for it in cases that I choose. In looking at the outer, harder shell for this case, it's relatively rigid, which is good, and it really complements that inner TPU layer well. The inner TPU layer is actually molded to pretty much exactly fit this outer shell on it, which is very good to see. It's a strong combination together. The entire backing piece and the sides of it are actually textured too, which I definitely like. This will help with wet and dry grip in my opinion, and that's often overlooked in case decisions. As for the camera protection strategy, we have the tried and true camera cutout design with a built-up bezel. Similarly to the front side of this case, that bezel is going to help prevent camera damage as well as camera lens damage in those flat surface drop scenarios when your phone lands camera side down. In terms of other features, this case does have support for magnetic accessories. The magnet strength was decent here. Really like these magnets. I always use the magnetic rings on my phones, and it's very handy to mount your phone in your car with the magnetic accessories. As for the button feel for the buttons, everything was relatively good here. One thing to note is that all of the iPhone 16 smartphones do have the camera control button now as well. Crave's strategy for protecting this is to basically not cover up that button and extend the case in a frame design right around it essentially. This will let you retain the factory experience of pressing that button as well as the gestures, and I think it makes it a little bit easier to guide your thumb or your finger to this button because of the indent in the case. As far as warranties go with the Crave cases, they offer lifetime warranties on all of their cases. That's a nice touch. I would say that if you're into thinner style cases because you're more active with your iPhone and you really don't want that extra bulk that some of those bigger cases offer, but you still want some good protection and features, the dual guard case from Crave is a solid option for your iPhone 16 Plus. In terms of the case market for the iPhone 16 Plus, I think it competes relatively well in terms of pricing. If you're interested in learning more about this or picking one of these up, I'll have an affiliate link in the description below, so definitely head down there and check it out. If you got any value out of this video, I would definitely appreciate it if you dropped a like on it. That lets YouTube know to recommend this video to other iPhone 16 Plus owners who are researching cases. If you're into smartphones and mobile tech stuff, definitely get subscribed to the channel and then ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay charged up.